My junior year of high school rolls around and I'm at student weekend, and by the grace of God I was saved that weekend. And so then now I'm like, okay, well now I know that I need to have an intentional life with Christ. And so I'm like, okay, well I need to find some good Christian friends. And like I said, I had been in the youth program for so long and I felt like I was relatively close to everybody, but not in the way that I had like my tight-knit circle. And so then I get saved, and at the time when I was saved and when I was growing in my faith, was a very shy, quiet person until you got to know me. And so the moments when I started interacting with these two in the beginning of our friendship were an act of obedience of stepping out of my comfort zone, because I was comfortable where I was at and I didn't want to go out and meet new people, but I knew that I needed to, and I knew that it was necessary to grow in my faith.
I feel like it's obvious that Rush Creek is a pretty big church, and so I think I'm echoing the same lines that I said before, is just like putting yourself out there, because I think that's kind of hard to like find community in a bigger church when not everyone notices there's a new person there, you know. And so I think that our church does a really good job of like making people feel welcome when they're made known that they're new. And so just like don't be afraid to put yourself out there and like be open to building new communities. And I just like a lot how Rush Creek is very diverse in the sense of you can find like your close group of people because there's so many different people here. We
have a college, it's sort of relative college age ministry group. We have intentional time of prayer. Occasionally we'll go deeper than that, and each person will pick somebody that they pray for the week. We really, when you think of the phrase living life with people and walking with them, this really is what that group is. I mean, every week we're checking in on one another, and I've met so many people from that group that I wouldn't have had I not started going. It's more than just a Bible study, I feel like.
I know I could count on any of them at any point in time, and like whatever I needed, they're there. And it's just, yeah, it's an encouragement, I think, throughout the week. Just the fact that we love each other so much, and it's just building each other up in Christ, I think is the coolest part of it.
I think another thing that we need to take into account is like when you're all seeking the Lord, you get brought closer together.
If you are struggling with the want or to see the need in a group like that, all I can say is you don't know how important it is until you're in it. I mean, these are the people that I call when I'm having any issues in my faith, or even if I'm just having issues in life. If I get a flat tire at 2 a.m., these are the people I'm calling. I'm not calling anybody else. I mean, it's important in all aspects of my life. You know, they don't just grow me in my faith, they grow me as a person.
I think like the best part of being in a group is just like you can rely on each other, like you're saying, and then like we're called to bear each other's burdens. And so like I think we come with heavy stuff in our college group, and it's hard, and we cry. Like I've cried on Kate's couch like a million times, like and that's what we're called to, is to bear each other's burdens. And so if you're struggling with that, I think there's probably other things going on, and so you need to get in a group. So just do it.